Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jonathan Villar.
Now here's the pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton giving chase. He's there and records the first down. Catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. In past meetings with Tanaka, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Mancini, base runner at first with 1 out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. The next 0-2 is offered out and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Orioles lead 1. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. You're watching MLB Network. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Too low, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is fastball taken high for a ball. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders has the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Here's the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's one away. Check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Two 2-0 now. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Dwight Smith.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Tanaka is there for it. One away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Rio Ruiz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Alberto fields it cleanly on to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the catcher,
coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Line drive, base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Smith ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Batting it.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Mancini has got it, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful. Into the box, number 21. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 21 is retired to start the third. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 5. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Send it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He flied out leading off the ball game. From the stretch, lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Torres hit the bound. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Aaron Judge will be next. Urshela aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. 1 away. Next for New York, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Takes this the other way to right. Santander is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. Urshela rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
Now batting, second baseman.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Skied into straightaway right. Santander is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. Digging in, Renato Nunez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
1-0 the count. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Count even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Rio Ruiz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Pulled toward right center field. Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
They call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a Chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Chance.
So digging in now, Chance Cisco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a ball 1-0. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He singled in 2 outside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. This one's down to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's big Aaron Judd. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Line toward the gap in left center. Number 21 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in once again, Renato Nunez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Taken but called a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Hanser Alberto waits on deck. Full count still. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And another foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Sean Armstrong enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Ready once again, Torres. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Here's VR out there at shortstop. Reined in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Didi Gregorius will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball well outside. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Rio Ruiz is retired to kick off the inning. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man at the plate. Chance Cisco, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. First offering on its way. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at ball one. A ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. All rise. Aaron Judge, a two-run shot, and it's now 6-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, B-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That finds the zone, a called strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan VR. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away.
The first baseman, Mancini.
Your oldest Chapman enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-1. Chopper to short. VR takes it in, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Sliced hard on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Gregorius.
In now, Didi Gregorius, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And so now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Chopped to third, tough to get to. Torres at the bag. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adam Ottavino takes home. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's one down now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Previous history with Blake Snell, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A ball and a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first, no score. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is there, and he has it for the out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. Here comes the first pitch. And he pops it up. Coming in is Benintendi. He can't get to it. This one's down.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Soft liner to the left side. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Line down the left field line, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Pierce playing here in his home state of Florida. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Meadows moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2. So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is in there. So here is Avisail Garcia. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 3 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. d'Arnaud gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull in?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Line drive to center field, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. He's got it. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is standing in. Brendan Lowe. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batter.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And Austin Meadows will be the next at bat. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Meadows at second with 2 down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
No balls and 1 strike. Well hit to right, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way.
Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing. Now batting, Yandy Diaz. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. No balls and a strike to count. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. In the air out to left. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So striding in, Willie Adames, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Steve Pearce now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The first baseman, number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Here.
Ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Hit hard to short, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Diaz is there, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Austin Meadows will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Shoots this one over to first, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Devers. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Left side, but well foul. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A fastball.
Diaz.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but no, it's time to start getting locked in.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-roll, that looked like it had.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale.
Please. Now,
so he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Another full count offering on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next will be Willie Adames. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Number 8.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, an impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Hit Weekly back to the mound. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Takes this the other way to right. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The center fielder.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for the Rays.
So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 and 0 the count. The 1-0 home. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away
now
from
batting,
the play.
right fielder.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
High chopper to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. Standing in, Austin Meadows. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Pierce has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Tommy Pham. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman,
ready for another chance. Yandy Diaz. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the 1 hit, 1 left. Diego Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Hard hit ball to second. Lowe is up with it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now, a 4-4 ball game. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2-2.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham is in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Ready with the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that three at bats for him in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Brandon Workman comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Brandon Workman.
A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Hopped up. Devers is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Avisail Garcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. And it's 1-1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Next for Tampa
Digging
Bay.
in now, Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Looking up is Benintendi. And they have taken the lead. Stepping up now, Brandon Lowe. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's the ball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Benintendi going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Emilio Pagan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
15.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Steve Pierce, and they'll need him to get something going here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Throwing a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hops this one up. Choi in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batter.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Red Sox down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Tampa Bay came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.